Who are your favorite musical artists right now? Think about it. According to AudioNetwork.com, the top 5 best-selling artists of 2021 are Olivia Rodrigo, Ed Sheeran, The Weeknd, Lil Nas X, and Dua Lipa. Other successful artists include Doja Cat, David Guetta, The Kid Laroi, and Drake. Chances are you might be huge fans of one or more of these artists. According to AnswersToAll.com, the average American spends around 4.5 hours a day listening to music. That is around 210 whole entire minutes that we put audio into our ears. So music is powerful. It can influence our behaviors, moods, our actions, and even our identity. And I believe that today's music right now is influencing the youth in the wrong direction. I see that teens who get in trouble, do drugs, smoke, or vape, and have anger issues are often listening to these bad music that is corrupting their minds with that explicit language and encouraging them to do drugs, to do vaping, to break the law. Paired with social media, music today is just negatively impacting the youth. Take a listen to these lyrics from Montero by Lil Nas X. Cocaine and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not phased, only here to sin. If Eve ain't in your garden, you know that you can. Even worse is WAP by Cardi B. Talk your S-word, bite your lip, ask for a car while you write that D-word. You ain't never gonna F-word him for a thing. He already made his mind before he came. And I don't need to explain that these lyrics are just messed up and wrong. Currently, pop and hip hop, which those two songs fall into, are the two genres that are dominating U.S. charts right now. These genres in and of itself are not bad at all. However, the messages that are sent through these mainstream popular songs, along with the dangerousness of these messages, should not be accepted or tolerated. According to the article, scientists prove that pop music is literally ruining our brains. A 2008 study conducted in the University of Heriot-Watt University, involving 36,000 people, where they were asked what their favorite music genre is. For the people that answered pop as their favorite musical genre, suffered an extreme lack of creativity, significant lack of creativity. It shows and discusses how pop trains our minds to expect less from artistic minds, artistic selves, and creative side of ourselves. Modern pop, this makes modern pop very watered down compared to what it previously was. And it's just also a platform for music videos that are provocative and are seriously sexually charged. Hip-hop is especially guilty with its lewd and immoral music videos. Basically, every song by Travis Scott, Cardi B, Lil Nas X, Megan Thee Stallion, all these hip-hop artists have almost naked men or women or women in their music videos. It's not right, along with the subliminal messages of the Garden of Eden or Satan or stuff like that. It's almost as if they're trying to send people in the wrong direction. When it comes to the lyrics of hip-hop, it is just a plethora of curse words with no real substance. Tekashi 6ix9ine has a song called Gummo, for example, which goes, pop these N-word like a wheelie N-word, you silly N-word. The need with some Billy N-words and some Hoover N-words. Another lyric says, she want an F-word but keeps her clothes on. I only want the job, man, that's really what I use her for. I kick her out the door, I don't want her. You can keep that W word, she fiending for some more. These lyrics, which are paired with the music videos, permeate into the lives of listeners, and especially young listeners, and make them think that it's okay to do these things, to think these things. According to the psychologytoday.com article, overexposed and underprepared, the effects of early exposure to sexual content. Multiple images, sexual images, and the portrayal of sex in music and other media can make kids and teens think that what the lyrics are saying or what's happening in music videos is okay to do in their own lives. It's okay to follow what they're doing. and stuff like that. And they don't consider the consequences at all of what they're doing, what they're going to do. It doesn't help with the glorification of violence and drug use in the music videos. The article Negative Impacts of Rap Music states that there is a correlation between teens who have anger issues and make bad decisions with hip hop today. As you can tell by now already, today's music is not good for the minds of young people. For those who actually care and believe that this to be an issue, there are ways you can change your music listening habits so you can shift from listening to this trash and not good music for the mind. So, as previously stated before, music has the power to influence our minds, behaviors, moods, etc., etc. Think to yourself before you go back to listening to the music that you listen to regularly, what are the lyrics actually talking about? Am I being swayed or influenced in a way, in any degree, to the music that I'm listening to? Is the way I talk influenced at all? Is the way that I dress? Is the way that I treat others influenced at all by the music that I listen to? Think about that. And I also encourage you guys to listen to classical music. I know not many people would want to listen to classical music, but there are proven benefits to listening to classical music. For example, the boosting of mental health that reduces anxiety and nervousness that whatever life throws at you may cause. It also helps improve your memory and productivity in your tasks in daily life. This is actually beneficial to you, contrary to rap, hip hop, the mainstream stuff, that the popular stuff that everyone's listening to. It's actually doing good for you. The last thing is fill your mind with songs that encourages, uplifts, and speaks life and truth, whatever that is to you. It's important for the youth today to recognize that music has lasting effects on them as individuals, that they have the power to change what they put in their minds through the music that they listen to. As time continues on, I have a feeling that popular mainstream is just going to get worse and worse and worse. And young people will continue to be influenced by these videos, these songs, and copy that lifestyle. However, that power implications, or be wise and understand that these implications of the music that you listen to are powerful. So I urge you to not listen to music of pop and mainstream hip hop that is corrupting the minds of people, so many young people today. If anything, take away this: you are what you listen to.